Hey guys, and welcome to today's hip opening yoga flow. So when you're ready sitting on your mat, bring your feet to touch and pulse your legs up and down. Breathe in here, loosening up your hip joints. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Bring your inhale even and length with your exhale. Tuning into what feels good in the body. Pulsing up and down, just noticing how it feels in your body, taking it slow or doing it a little bit quicker. And when you're ready, holding your knees, pushing them down towards the ground and holding them here. Feeling the stretch again in your hip joints and in your inner thighs. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Drawing your knees down onto the mat. And maybe placing your hands onto your legs or pressing your forearms into your legs, trying to get your legs deeper down onto the mat. On every exhale, trying to come down more, but just tuning into what feels good for your body. When you're ready, resting your feet on the mat, your knees are pointed up towards the sky, dropping your knees down to the left and then the right. Breathe in here, nice and controlled breaths. Again, working through your hip joints here, noticing how it feels. When you're ready, bring your feet to touch, opening your legs out and closing them over to one side and closing them over to the other like so. Breathe in again, flowing with your breath. And when you're ready, keeping your feet to touch, opening your legs in the center, drawing your knee joints down onto the mat. Breathe in here, holding for a few breaths. Imagine your knees are being drawn down onto the mat. When you're ready, take your right foot, place it in the crease of your left elbow and cradle it with your right arm from side to side. Noticing how good it feels in the right hip joint. Nice controlled breaths. When you're ready, coming over to the opposite side, so this time the left foot comes in between the crease of the right arm and cradling your left leg from side to side like a baby. Nice controlled breath, relaxing the body, relaxing your hip joint. When you're ready, coming onto all fours, so your wrists come in line with your shoulders, your knees come in line with your hips. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round your upper back, chin comes to chest. Extend your right leg out to the side in circular motions, warming up your hip joint again here. Breathe in, doing nice circular motions. And when you're ready, going around in the opposite direction. Noticing how good it feels in your right hip joint. When you're ready, coming over to the opposite side, bringing that left hip out to the side and going around in circular motions. Imagine you're drawing a circle with that left knee, noticing how good it feels in the left hip joint. And when you're ready, going in the opposite direction. When you're ready, coming back to tabletop, shuffling your knees and then your feet and your knees out to the side, lowering down onto your forearms, coming into your puppy pose. So your heels are a little bit wider than your knees, and maybe just relaxing your head down on the mat, allowing your chest to come down. Just doing what feels good for you. Noticing this stretch in your hip joints. Breathe in through any discomfort you may be feeling, and on every exhale just releasing any tension you're feeling in your hip joints. Maybe coming back up onto your forearms, playing around, pulsing up and back, and just noticing how this feels in your hip joints. You might feel a bit more discomfort or a bit more tight. So just moving around in the pose, but making sure it feels good in the body. And when you're ready, bringing your feet to touch behind you. Again, just pulsing up and back, noticing how it feels in your hip joints. And when you're ready, coming into your child pose. So bring your knees as wide as the long edge of the mat, walking your hands out in front of you. Maybe rocking your head from side to side in your child pose. Breathe in here, inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, coming onto your belly to lie, coming over onto your back. Come to grab your feet with your hands, coming into a happy baby pose, dragging your feet down onto the mat, maybe rocking from side to side, getting a nice lower back massage, but mainly feeling this in our hip joints. Again, on every exhale, releasing any tension we may store in our hip joints, because we can store a lot of stress in our hip joints. When you're ready, lowering your feet down onto the mat, bring that right foot over the left leg, interlace your hands behind the left leg and draw the left leg in towards your chest. Breathe in here, taking 3 breaths. Feeling this in your glute muscle. And on your next exhale, lowering that left leg down, the right foot to meet it. This time bringing the left foot over the right leg. Interlace your hands behind the right leg, drawing that right leg in towards your chest. Breathe in here again for 3 breaths on this side. And when you're ready, exhale, lowering your legs down onto the mat, extending your legs down, drop your feet out towards the side. Bring your arms extended alongside your body, your palms are facing up towards the sky. Release any controlled breath that you may have had, so just allowing your body to breathe freely. And just taking a few moments for yourself here to be present, to be aware of what's happening within your body. Being aware of your sensations. Staying here for as long as you want, but when you're ready, slowly coming back up. Namaste. I hope you have a lovely day.